April 13th, 2017. I left my phone and then it was stolen. So part of this is dealing with a conversation that was sensitive that I don't want to talk about the person openly, so I'll talk about it vaguely. Yesterday, Howie and I sat down with somebody and needed to tell them that it was their last chance to keep their job. Not sure how much of this I should say. So we've had this talk several times over the past dozen years, and things get better, but then they relapse. We had been attending leadership training with all of our key people, and this person thought that they were really doing great. So it was a surprise to them to find out that they were being perceived negatively. And we needed to let that person know that this was the last warning, the last time that we were going to have this discussion, and that they were just going to have to figure it out as far as how to make peace with everybody that works around them. So from this point forward, I think I can pretty much talk about this. Howie did all the talking. I'm no good at managing people or staying focused during something so sensitive. They cry, then I cry. Nothing gets changed. Afterward, I offered to take Howie to dinner, but when I said I'd have to go get my purse, he said he'd pay. We went to BJ's at the mall because Howie wanted to show some courtesy to the manager who had catered an Upper Tampa Bay event at our party pavilion. We were seated in a little booth close to the bathroom. Howie went, then I did, because we had both felt the pressure of dealing with this situation we had just left. I was wearing jeans, and my iPhone 7 Plus is a huge phone that will fall out of my pants pockets in such situations. So I pulled it out and set it on the ledge of the toilet seat cover dispenser at about eye level. Apparently, that's where I left it. I made a point throughout dinner of not pulling it out to check it every few minutes, as is my habit. I was trying to stay present with my darling and just put the rest of the world out of my mind. At the end of dinner, I said I needed to pick up kale at the grocery and ask Howie to give me a list. I reached for my phone to take down his selections and remembered I'd left it in the bathroom right behind us. When I went to get it, someone had taken it. I checked with all the waitstaff and manager, but no one turned it in. Howie suggested that I call it, but whoever took it knew to shut it off right away, as Find My Phone can't find a phone unless it was on. There was plenty of battery left, so I knew it had been deliberately stolen. That was about 7:15 p.m., and I was up until 1:30 a.m. today dealing with my stupid mistake. First, I had to remotely lock and erase the phone. You can't get into it without my fingerprint, but my whole world is on that phone, including every password for everything I have to do. Erasing it meant I wouldn't be able to find it when the thief does turn it on, but Apple does have a pretty cool feature where you can have the lock screen say something. So I said, I lost my phone. Please call 813-493-4564 to return it. So hopefully, when they try to activate the phone, some dealer will know it's been stolen. I had to pay off the $745 contract on the phone to upgrade to a lesser quality phone because they didn't have the same storage in stock and I couldn't wait. I have had 2 Bobcat calls yesterday and things come in threes. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if some bobcat was dying on the side of the road last night because I chose to wait until morning to get the phone I really needed. Thankfully, the bobcat calls I got were not requiring my immediate attention. One was a woman in Texas who said she'd recently come into possession of an elderly house cat that she thought was a bobcat. The photo she sent me confirmed that, so I told her what I needed in order to import the cat to Florida, and she's not returned that message yet. The second was a woman and a vet in Illinois who had to amputate the leg of a hit-by-car bobcat. He can't go back to the wild, so they wanted to be sure someone would take a really mean bobcat and give him a good home. I told him that we would, but that it would require their Department of Natural Resources and mine approving it. They said they would do that, but again, no call back. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.